Hey people, so I'm going to just wait a tiny little bit just so people jump on. But it seems, well, first of all, I hope you've all had a good weekend and I hope you've started your week strong. Just come from the gym, you can see my gym attire. So apologies for the, for not looking smart and for the hair. But I wanted to just touch on a couple of stories because it seems that my picture post I put earlier about soy, it's caused quite a stir, and I'm going to have a longer article on that later on, just go a little bit more in depth on that. But it's got people messaging me and a couple of stories that have come out from this, and I wanted to touch on them because it's really important for people to understand why, well, at least to understand who to put their trust in. And this is one of the messages that I just shared in the story was from a lady called Gemma, who said, I've been taking 2 products with soy in them as well as dairy for the last year, and I'm now highly convinced this is why I've got my inflammatory issues. You've got inflammatory gut issues. So please be careful. She said she's only to take advice from medical practitioners, nutritionists, and or dietitians. And I get her premise. I 100% would agree that those products could definitely cause an issue. Starts off with a small issue, then turns into a chronic one. 100% can happen. Cheap whey isolates, full of artificial flavours, additives. MSG manufactured in the processing of it. Same as the soy isolates. I mean, hugely toxic. Full of also soybean oil, things like that. And there's products out there on the market, the ones that have been in the multi-level marketing schemes, things like Herbalife, etc. You don't have to go into how terrible that product that is for someone's health, or things like Juice Plus, that when you ask them for their organic certifications, they don't come back to you. So this is why you've got to be careful. Also, she said, like, one of the things that I don't agree with is saying she's only going to trust medical practitioners and dietitians, because in my experience, from my 10 years of doing consultations, the advice given by those people is some of the worst I've ever seen. Some of the products recommended, some of the diet foods to follow, it's the what's what and who's who of what you don't give someone with a gut issue. 100% terrible. And other nutritionists, which is another point I want to get into. So one's Gemma's story about having these products and how it's caused her issue. 100%. Although I don't agree with the people she would follow, I'd say go and find someone that constantly gets results with people who've got those issues. The second was a lady I was talking to yesterday, and she said, well, I've just had these skin issues come up. I was like, okay, well, what's happened? So I've got these spots on my back, and what the doctor thinks is psoriasis or hives, he doesn't know. It's come up here, and it's out of the blue. I said, okay, well, have you ever had any history of skin issues? She's like, no history of skin issues ever. I said, well, what's changed in the last few weeks? He said, oh, actually, I've just started this new diet from this nutritionist who's put me on it for my sport. I was like, okay. So what's changed? Well, she went through the foods, and straight away I said, have you been taking? So straight away she was saying, I've added whey protein shakes. I said, okay, you normally have them? No, I've never had them before. I was like, well, there you go. These are not what I'd recommend is in like organic, non-denatured whey concentrates. These are cheap, toxic bulk powders bought from companies. So you have to be careful with the name and names, I suppose, but go and have a look at them, and they are just shocking. And also, she's been taking casein protein at night. Casein protein, that's what I say to people. The health and fitness industry are now mutually exclusive. There's very little crossover unless you're looking at certain individuals or people like Paul Chek, etc. Most of it's shocking for your health. A lot of these supplements, 99% of the supplements on the market are shocking. And casein protein, for example, is touted as slow release protein. The reason it's slow release is because you can't digest it. And then because you can't digest it, you get these toxins forming in the gut which can't come out through your stool, or etc. So it starts coming out through your skin, and you get these issues. And also they start to cause gut permeability, which is leaky gut. So food particles starts going through the gut line into your bloodstream, which causes issues. So, you've got to be very careful of who you're letting deal with your health. If you're going to have something like a protein shake, make sure it's a quality product. Look at the way it's been processed, what ingredients are in it. You don't want to be having the cast-offs from the processing industry. So that's why you've got to be careful of what you're taking. Lots of stuff in the health and fitness industry, or the health industry, the fitness industry, it doesn't come over to the health side of the world. So I always say to people, I'd rather you just eat real organic foods. You're going to get great results doing that. You don't need protein shakes. Unless you want to add a scoop of something to a smoothie, or if you want something that's just going to be easy for you at work, fine. But generally, you don't need protein shakes. You just need real food. So really be careful of who you're dealing with and the advice that you get, because it can lead to an issue. You're not having an issue, like this lady before, never had an issue before in her life. Now she's all of a sudden got a skin issue. From what? From adding things to her diet that are hugely toxic and she can't digest. So be careful of who you listen to, and go and see people who get results. As I always say, it hasn't got to be me. It can be someone else you resonate with, as long as you're going with someone who actually gets results. That's a big thing. It counts a lot more for letters after the name, because people only know what they're taught, and if you're not taught the right stuff, it's no wonder they don't get results. So anyway, that's it for this today. I will be doing other videos later on in the week, going into other topics that I talked about yesterday, or was it Saturday, and I will be putting out that soy article a bit later on. Otherwise, yeah, if you have got a health issue and you want help, as I always say, inbox me, send me an email to ryan@reviveyourself.co. Otherwise, stay happy, stay healthy. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.